How do you want? Oh shoot. how do you
Negative yardage off the tee. Minus 50 yards.
No. Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of retirement here at the Corp Country Club. As we enjoy the amenities and expand the base here, it has been quite a bit of fun. So, like I said in our last episode, we expanded out the country club by building first the mini door. I love the mini door. Look at how awesome that door is right there. But anyway, like I said, thank you so much for the support on these videos. It's very much appreciated. It's quite nice to relax and enjoy the golden years here at the country club. But let's head in and take a look at what we did here in the country club. So we built out these beautiful staircases. We got some lamps up in here. Now I think I might lower these down by one. They're a little bit high, I think. I'm also looking for some ideas on what to do in these portions of the walls. They're a little bit blank and a little bit boring, but you guys did give me quite a few fun suggestions for this area, which is more of kind of the common area of the country club for the VIP members, of course. And all these little doors are going to lead to something amazing today. So I have been planning the locker rooms for our first build here. So we'll have some really cool lockers and changing areas that will proceed into the toilets. And I'll tell you this, I got some pretty amazing toilet designs and it's going to be fantastic. So those will go over there and then we'll do some showers on that side. But we still got a lot of doors. So what we could do is we could build out some spas. That was a big suggestion in the comments of the last episode. So maybe a spa, a dance floor for little Ren to perform, as Cub had mentioned. And over here, maybe we could do a giant theater, because that would be really cool. Have some slope seating, a big giant screen, and maybe we could put some paintings up on the walls if they're movie posters. I think that'd look really good. I do believe I moved down these lamps from 2 blocks to 1 also, and we may change out this section to milk chocolate like I mentioned at the end of the video. So yeah, lots of fun things to do here, but this is a lot of work. I feel like relaxing for a little while, and that is the beauty of being retired.
Good old retirement, staring at the sun.
My eyes are burning.
Yep, it's very painful, but we like to endure this. Like this is what we do in our spare time, in our retirement.
I just won. You just looked at me.
I see how it is, man.
Oh, jeez. Man, I can't see anything. There's this big spot in the middle of my vision, and it's hurting. It's really hurting.
Yep. We're also in range of the ocean, or at least that's what I was told. This thing is worthless. It says it's the world's greatest fishing rod. It is definitely not that.
It's not as bad as mine. Mine's broken.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Now I just have a stick.
Can I fish you in here?
That would be great.
I'm trying to fish you.
Oh, it's rabbit hunting season, Cub, and it's gonna be amazing.
So, not many people know this, but this driving range also doubles as a bow hunting range.
It does, and I have my special bow hunting outfit on, and you have your little furry suit on there. I like it. It's a good look.
I'm a gigantic bunny rabbit. Yeah, that's what's going on here.
Here, give a little turnaround for us. We want to see the tail. It's okay.
This is demeaning.
There we are. There's the tail.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Man.
This goes down as one of my favorite things ever.
This might be too much for me. All right. So the goal is when you're playing this game, you gotta make it from this side of the range to the other side without dying, and you gotta try and shoot me and kill me. I'm gonna count it down. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh!
You can't touch this.
No, Mr. Bunny.
So close to death, please.
We're gonna have pork chops.
Please,
wait,
no.
Wrong animal.
Yes.
My bad. Crispy chicken.
I made it.
No,
I made it.
Crispy
yes,
chicken.
Survived. Man, I got down really low. I was down to half a heart at one point. That was close.
Dude, I was so close to having a delightful crispy chicken dinner tonight.
All right, man. Your turn.
All right, you ready for the serve?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Oh, attempt to serve.
What a shot that was. My goodness. No chance I could pick that one up. Woo, man. You know, man, I think we should go back to golf. So Scar, how's it going out there, buddy?
It's going quite well over here at Cub. People leaving their ender pearls laying everywhere.
Has anybody ever hit you inside of that cart?
Never. They can't touch this Cub. This thing goes a good 5 miles an hour. Nobody can hit me. Nobody can. Hey, come on.
My bad.
Welcome back, and we're deep in the nether here getting our supplies today for our build, and I've been putting together a whole bunch of quartz here, and you'll be shocked to see how much we've got. Look at the size of that shulker box's quartz deposit, looking super fancy. Then we've got some of the hardened version there, got a little bit of magma blocks potentially for a hot tub, and a little bit more of our glowstone. Now we just got to figure out a way back. Kind of deep into the nether here, and also a bit lost. Back at the country club, and we ran out of food in the nether, so let's go have some delightful cake here and get back to business. So with these quartz, this will allow us to make a whole bunch of fun things today in our build down below. So we need to start prepping the area, get everything all set up, and grab ourselves all the resources we need. And I think we'll start with the locker room today. I've got some fun ideas, like I said in the intro, and I'm excited to show you them. Got all the resources together and started the layout and encountered a problem, unfortunately. So over on this side, if we do this, right, we have 4 blocks in the center. So I was playing around in the creative world and I came up with a really kind of cool locker room kind of locker design, and it's very reminiscent of like a high-end country club. So it's made out of like dark wood furniture type materials. I think it'll look really cool. We just got to figure out how to get it in there. So it's 2 blocks wide, and then we have a spacing on either end. So I've done that. Now, what I want to do, of course, is have 2 locker rooms, right? And we'll do this one on stream, and we'll do this one today here. And so we have spacing of 2 here. And if we go on this side to finish off the wall design, right? So it's equal on both ends. We kind of cut into this guy over here and make it super awkward. See what we did there? It's like 2 blocks now. And I mean, that's not even workable. Like if this was 3 blocks, I could make it happen. But with 2, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to worry about it later because I think I can come up with something, maybe extend it, change up the design a little bit for this locker room over here. But yeah, I think the walls will go across here like so, and then it'll meet up with this pillar, and this pillar goes across. Now, you know how we have the glass up in the top, how we talked about, kind of gives you the illusion that there's windows up there to kind of make you feel as if you're not underground. Well, in this area, we're going to frost those windows, and we'll do frosted glass or frosted ice all the way across there, which I think will look really fantastic. So yeah, I need to spend some more time figuring out how to not have this look like garbage. But anyway, got the supplies here. I'm going to start laying this out, and then I'll come back and we can start doing the fun floor designs and of course the lockers, because those look amazing. Problem solving with Scar, brought to you by Corp. I've come up with what we're going to do. Over in this direction here, this is where we'll just do the other bathroom right across from the other one. And then on that side over there, we just do some other build, you know, some other design that can fit within the constraints of this little 2x2. And then this section, which will be 4. You know, we could totally come up with something cool here. You know, no problem. Solve that problem. And once again, this has been Problem Solving with Scar, brought to you by Corp. The room is now all framed up and ready to roll, but unfortunately we encountered another issue, and that is that we can't do a vaulted ceiling design that I was hoping to do because the restaurant is right above us. So we can't move the ceiling, whereas I wanted to do something very similar out here where we have this lower ceiling and then the vaulted one at the top to really give the area quite a bit more depth. So, hey Bob, how you doing down there? How you doing? Good? Okay, you stay down there. I'll stay over here. We both do our own thing. Okay, good. Whew. Oh boy. All right. So yeah, unfortunately we can't do that, but we'll problem solve it. We'll totally get through it. So what I want to work on now is the flooring. So now that we got everything all framed up and ready to go. Wait. Oh, sorry, my friend. We're gonna have to leave you there. You were a brave cyan block, and I appreciated you for the short time you were in here. Okay, goodbye. I was actually trying to save the block that I thought I placed down. I'm like, I should save cyan blocks now that Corp's closed and cyan's a high premium block. But no, I just wasted a block in the end. Now I feel very bad and very wasteful. But anyway, something that I've been really wanting to do for a while is experiment a little bit more with patterns using stripped bark logs. So we'll do a pattern here and a pattern here, and then a straight design all the way across. Hello. All the way across there. I think that'll look pretty cool. So we'll go like so. And then I'm going to put that temporarily there. And I'm going to take this guy and run those like so. And then let's stripify them all the way across and run that like so. And that is actually a really cool design. Look at that. Yeah, I love the oak and the dark oak. What I don't love is this block. Here, get close to your monitor here. Look at how ugly this looks. And we'll strip that. Look at that green there. That right there is the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life. Why is the spruce so ugly in this green tinge? Like, you're not wanting to use that for anything. Compare that to this beautiful, rich color of the dark oak and oak. Come on, there's no comparison. I couldn't even put this next to those. It was so ugly. They would have protested. They wouldn't have wanted it. So yeah, this needs to be burnt in fire. Oh, why does this always happen to me? Dark oak, pressure plates. I'm looking for the trapdoors. Always happens to me. The dark oak's a little darker than it used to be, so sometimes it's hard to distinguish. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. There we are. Okay, so let's get back to work here. We've got the floor down, and I think it's looking super fancy. And I keep having to walk further and further to get back to my storage here every time we add a new module onto this lower area. But as you can see, floor is looking nice. We have the frosted glass above, and I'm still, thinking about how to problem solve the ceiling. And one potential solution would be to lower the ceiling to here. So we do another pole kind of going out here, and then I take a little bit of dark oak here and I run that across there like so, and then have this as a higher point across here. So that could be a solution. Whereas before I would have taken this and had it, extended upwards past the existing ceiling where it is now. So that's an option that we could think of, or we just blanket the top up here in dark oak slabs and call it a day. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, by the way, I boxed in the skeleton. He's not very happy. Look at that face. But anyway, so we got some work to do. So what I want to do is I want to make a prototype locker room right here. And there we are. So that's our first little prototype of a locker setup, and doing a little bit of research on clubhouses and things like that. Their locker rooms are made of rich woods like this. And, you think of like just standard locker rooms made out of metal or plastic, but this is a high-end golf club here. So yeah, I think this looks decent. And, these things up here potentially, thinking what if we could put something in there, but I don't think we can fit anything actually. Oh no, we can. Oh sweet. Yeah, we totally should put something in there because when people come here, they're going to want to check inside, see what's going on. Also, I'd love to have this hinge in the center here. So we'll see about rotating that around and getting that sorted out. There's also a bug flying in my eye, and that's a thing. Anyway, I gotta decide, should we do this ceiling or keep it the way it is? I'm curious to know from you guys in the comments. Maybe I'll make a poll. Probably won't remember, but I'll try. Should we have option A, which is just what we have here, blanket the entire ceiling in half slabs and then bring down the chandeliers, or we go over here, we lower this down and then do the half slabs across here, and we do the same over there. And then this piece is a little bit higher because it's that extra little bit of depth within the space. So A, B, let me know. And I'm going to continue to kind of work out these designs, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. And we now have the 2x2 locker setup, and I think that looks really nice. So let's do one of these together, and then we can move on to the other side where we can make our toilets, showers, and sinks, and all of those wonderful things. And we'll place down some stairs on the flanks, and right on in the center, open our inventory and look for our full planks. There we go. We'll throw those guys on inside. And I have a question for you. Have you ever attempted to meditate? It's an interesting question, right? You don't often hear that very much. Like, hey, do you meditate over there? But it's a question because I tried it and it helped me. And I'm curious if any of you guys ever have done it, because it really helped me. It really cut down on some stress that I've been dealing with, you know, some back-end YouTube stuff that I'm trying to deal with right now that's real stressful, and it's taking all of my time. So like I'm making videos like late at night because I need to work on this YouTube stuff in the day, and I have no idea why I'm opening doors. I'm trying to get in this little crack over here. I'm trying. No, that's not what I want. I can't get back here. I'm gonna have to break that one. No way. I think I'm gonna be in the same predicament as I am over here, unless I could sneak here. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Anyway, it's helped me a lot. I downloaded this app called like Simply Something. Something like that. Simply Habit, maybe? This is by no means an ad, by the way. This is just something that I heard about. I downloaded and I did a couple of the tasks, and it helped me a lot. It made me sleep a little bit better. It cut down on my stress, and it's basically just sitting calmly, breathing calmly, and clearing your mind. That's all there is to it. There's no like woo-woo to it. It's just simply winding down, and it helps me a lot. And when I come out of it, I feel less stressed. I feel like I took a nap. So if you guys have ever done it or anything like that, or have any tips, let me know, because I've enjoyed it lately and it's helped me quite a bit. And I'm curious, if you hear this and you want to try it to help, you know, with stress or anxiety or sleep or whatever, let me know if it helps you at all. Just sit calmly, slow your breathing, and just focus on your breathing for a little while, and open your eyes, give it 5-10 minutes at best. I guarantee you may feel a little bit better. Try it for me. All right, so this is looking good in here, right? I think we are getting there. It does have that kind of regal feel, which we are definitely trying to achieve with this. So that is a plus. And what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna make some benches to sit down, you know, tie your shoes, do your thing. Once you've gotten dressed, that is too close. There we go. And that's still too close. Someday we'll get it. There we are. And we'll put these guys across. And then the final touch here to make this look a little less goofy is we're going to place these on top, and look at the difference between this bench and that bench over there. Look at how much better this one looks. Just with a simple little change like that, it adds so much more depth to it, looking very, very fancy. And yeah, so this area is just about done. The only things left to do are potentially add some chandeliers, and that's too hot. And then we can start working on those showers and the toilets, which I'm actually excited about the toilets because I think we've got a pretty darn cool design. So let me get the supplies and we'll move on over there. Taking a quick break from the build to get some fresh air and hit a couple ender pearls out. And I got my record again, exactly 279. Let's see, let's try here. And we'll launch that guy out of the driving range. Beautiful. So like I said, 279 again, almost in the exact same spot. And you have to walk forward to load the chunks over there because the pearls actually go outside of the distance. And I'm very curious about this one. I have a good feeling that we might have got a pretty good distance here. We're actually going to have to walk a little bit more. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Yes. I got it on camera. Yes. Oh, this makes me so happy that we got this on camera. 279, that's our third time. Oh, that is, oh man, you have no idea how happy that makes me to show that I did do that on camera. Yes, haha. So here was my previous one. So the original one, and then the one from today, and my new one. Just your driving range record holder here, Scar, enjoying the locker room, and I think things came out pretty cool in here. Very pleased with our lighting and our structure, and everything came out well. It definitely looks like a fancy place to get dressed at. So now we need a fancy place to take a poop. So in these little areas right here, I didn't even realize that there was bird poop there. Anyway, so we have our toilets. So these will be fit into these stalls right there. And then over here, we will do some showers. And one thing I kind of overlooked was sinks. So somehow we're going to have to squeeze in a sink somewhere in here. Now, for the floor, if I can throw this here. Oh, yeah, this is how you do it. I was kind of confused on how to make a pillar. It has been a very long time since I last made a pillar. So the flooring is going to be something like this. So if we kind of run these guys right here, and I'm a cheapskate. Something like that, right? I think, oh my gosh. You know what? You're going to have to join your friend, the cyan block. I'm not going down there. Oh, wait. Dang it. Actually, I can just cover it up like that. Nailed it. Okay, there we go. Let's try not to lose any more blocks. And then how do we make that one? You know, the decorative one? Do I put it in here? Do I do a little something like that? You know the one I'm talking about? How do I make that? I forgot. It's been so long since I've made these, and I want to put them in here. I don't want to do this, even though that looks decent. I could do that for now, but I want that other block. I suppose you need like half slabs, maybe like 2 half slabs put together, I think might be the recipe. I'm gonna do this temporarily just so I can show you guys kind of my thought process on the floor, and then into the showers we'll just keep it to quartz, very smooth like this, and I think that'll look really nice. I'm a huge fan of Jasper's quartz. I think this is just a massive improvement over the previous quartz texture. I always thought it was a little too like smudgy, if you will. It looked like it was kind of like smudge, like you just want to kind of get a towel and wipe it down or something. But this is so clean. It's got just a hint of kind of a pinkish tint to it, so it has a nice little color palette to it. Anyway, that's enough of me talking about how much I love quartz. But this is the design. That'll be your showers, that'll be the toilets, and we'll find a sink somewhere. So let me get down the floor, figure out how to make a chisel block, and I'll be right back. Let's have a little toilet competition and see which one is up to the flush. Now, on the left side here, this is choice 1. That'll be choice 2 in the middle and choice 3 on the right side. Now we'll start over here. This one is made out of concrete to give it some distinction from the floor, which is made of quartz. And you know, it's got a pressure plate on the top and a trapdoor for the seat, and of course a little button on the side. Now you'll find those things are kind of the same all the way across. So that's choice 1. Now moving over here, this is choice 3, made of quartz. You know, like I said, the same kind of accessory pieces, but what's different is there's an end rod back here and this kind of triangle design, which I'm a little iffy on. So yeah, so that is choice 2. Now it has a huge plus in that we don't have to do anything else for lighting in this area. We don't have to alter anything or make anything feel awkward. We've got the lighting down pat. Now moving over here, this is choice number 3 and our final one. And this is such a standard Scar toilet right now. Like this one you could find like me making like way back in 2013. Except it didn't have this. We didn't have these fancy things back then, but this kind of basic shape here. And yeah, so this is choice 3. You have 2 stairs meeting together with a solid block on top. So what is your favorite toilet? Choice number 1, choice number 2, or choice number 3? The locker room is now complete, and I really hope you guys like it. So let's have a little tour. So here is the entrance to locker room number 1, and we come in here. We've got the lockers on the sides made of a nice rich dark wood. We have a really nice floor, little benches across here. We have some lamps hanging down, and we were able to achieve the vaulted ceiling, but I did forget to put half slabs up there. I still need to do that. Remind me, please. And now we have this really cool door going into the showers and the toilet area. We have these kind of side-by-side glass panes that you kind of have to walk around. There's towels on the sides. And then in here, we've got our showers and we've got the toilets. I'm still very curious to see which one you guys chose, but here are the doors that I was talking about earlier. Actually, I was talking about those in the last episode. I really love these doors. It truly does actually look like a candy bar, but yeah. Those are cool. I think the use of trapdoors now in Minecraft, there's just boundless realms of possibilities with them for all sorts of different kinds of builds. And I think these fit really nicely in here. And we don't have horizontal slabs. These are our best bet when it comes to that. I hope we can get some more of these like stone trapdoors. That would be amazing. Got the chisel blocks, by the way. I don't quite like these as much as the original ones. Like I was saying, how much I love the new quartz. But I don't love this as much. I like the old chisel quartz a little bit better, but here's our showers over here. We've got drains on the ground. We've got the buttons to turn them on. And yeah, I think this looks really cool. I'm really pleased with this. Now you might notice a little detail here is that this is white glass, right? And then this is, wait, somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. That's gray glass. And then the rest of the area over there is gray glass. Now the reason this is white here is I wanted to create a little bit of a misty feel, right? It's been kind of heated up in here with the showers going, so it'd be a little bit foggy, if you will. So the glass is a little foggy, and that's what kind of gives the glass a little bit extra light to it. So yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And then here is our sink. I really need to do some kind of lighting above here. We only have one sink for like 20 shower heads and 3 toilets, but I think it looks nice. We got the mirror on the back, and then of course we have our sink, we have our lever, and then countertops, and yeah, I think that looks really cool. So here we go. We've got our locker room, and I really hope this has inspired you guys for your own locker room builds and things along those lines. But now we must turn our attention to other areas down here and the theater. I need to start planning this out now. Digging this out here so we have a little bit of room to start building our theater. And I think I've come up with a pretty good design. So what we'll do is we will make a wraparound screen for the projection screen, of course. And then for the chairs, you know, the people will be sitting on will be puffy red couches. Yes. So we'll do a little staircase, you know, going down the middle. And then off to the sides, of course, we will have our little red couches and then a big old screen. Now we do need to come up with something for speakers. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of brainstorming on that, but yeah, I think this will come out pretty cool. And now we have a giant pit here. So we need to start figuring out how we are going to lay out the giant TV screen here. There's a ton of mobs down here. If I could, there we go. Well, I mean, there was, you can see the particles, but there's a lot of them under there. And if we kind of get ourselves lined up here, say this is the screen like this, and maybe it goes out on either end by about 3 blocks and then 2 blocks, and then maybe 1 over here or something along those lines, I think could actually be a good layout for it. So it kind of wraps around the room. And then of course we can lay out how the couches are going to go downward. So yeah, somewhat progress, a lot more to go. I got a little carried away with the theater build and completed it. And I really, really hope you guys like it and hopefully are inspired for your own theater builds and things along those lines. So we got this giant room now. We had the big screen here in the back. Wow, that just got really dark all of a sudden. But we've got the screen and I love how it's curved, right? It gives it so much more depth and character to it. Whereas before I was thinking just a straight line, but this looks so much nicer. And then speakers along the sides of the walls. Now I try to do a little something to give it a little more detail on these speakers. I'll see if I want to do those along here, but that might just be a little too much, right? Might be a little too much going on there, a little too busy, so scaling it back might be the best option. Back here, of course, we've got refreshments galore. We have popcorn buckets, we've got cookies, we've got cups made of pickles. That just sounds weird. We've got cups made of pickles. That's a Minecraft one for you, like apples falling out of oak trees. Got your pumpkin pie, you got your cookies, and over here you've got your world famous milkshake maker, looking super, super fancy. And then the walkway down here is just a little bit different, of course, than the areas inside next to these big red comfy couches. Look at these things, beautiful. And then lights, of course, in here to keep everything nice and light and bright, to keep Bub, the creeper building inspector, from bothering us. So yeah, oh, the projector. How could I forget the projector? Look at the size of that projector, looking super fancy. Got a little lens there. And yeah, this thing was really, really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed today as we built the theater and the bathroom. In just a few minutes, we will be screening Harry Scar and the Prisoner of Scarkaban, and it's going to be amazing. So hope you guys join us. And then inside here, one last look at our locker room. And if we sneak around the glass here, we can see our showers and our toilets. And I've had just a few too many refreshments today, so I will bid you a farewell before the movie comes on. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch videos. And if you, wow, I just really butchered my outro. Let's try that one more time. If you believe the videos are the rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to subscribe, because you may just become scarred for life.